Dear students, today we are going to see about the biosensors. Biosensors are samples and convert into the measurable responses. Glucose monitoring sensors and contactless body temperature monitor, pregnancy test kits are the few successful examples of the biosensor. Biosensors are the device that captures the biological signal and convert it into a detectable electrical signal. In principle, biosensors are receptors and transducer based tool which could be employed for interpreting the biophysical or biochemical property of the medium. It involves the combination of biological entities like DNA, RNA, protein, enzymes to the electrochemical transducer in order to detect and observe certain biological analytes like antibody antigen interactions. Basically, the physical and chemical sensors are the two most fundamental and widely adopted classes of sensors. The common working mechanism behind the sense of hearing, touch, and sight is to respond on the external stimuli. Hence, any sensing device that can provide response to the physical property of the medium was termed as the physical sensor. Similarly, the sense of taste and smell respond to chemical stimuli of odor and particular flavor of the molecule. Any sensing device that can transform chemical information of the system into analytical or analyzable signals was termed as a chemical sensors. Types of biosensors. There are different types of biosensors based on the sensor devices and the biological material, and some of them are discussed below. First one is the electrochemical biosensor. It is a simple device. It measures the measurement of electronic current or ionic or by the conductance changes carried by the bioelectrodes. Amperometric biosensor. These biosensors are based on the electrons movement, that is the electronic current determination as a reaction of enzyme catalyzed redox reaction. Generally, a normal contact voltage passes through the electrodes to analyze. In the enzymatic reaction which produces the substrate or product can transfer the electrons with the surface of the electrodes to be reduced. Blood glucose biosensor are widely used throughout the world for the diabetic patients. It has a single-use disposable electrodes with the glucose oxide and derivatives of the mediator ferrocins. The shape of the blood glucose biosensors look like a watch pen. With the help of hydrophilic mesh, electrodes are converted. The blood glucose biosensor is a good example of amperometric biosensor. Potentiometric biosensors. In this type of biosensor, the changes of concentration of ionic is determined by the ion selective electrodes. In this, pH electrodes are used most commonly. Hence, a large amount of enzymatic reaction is involved in the release of hydrogen ions. So, ammonia selective and carbon dioxide selective electrodes are some other important electrodes. And another one is the metric biosensors. In the biological system, there are several reactions that changes the ionic species. The electronic conductivity can be measured with the help of an ionic species. The example of the metric biosensor is the urea biosensor, which utilizing the immobilized areas. In generally during the dialysis and renal surgery, the urea biosensor is very useful. Thermometric biosensor. There are many more biological reactions are connected with the production of heat, and it forms the basis of thermometric biosensors. Another one is the optical biosensor. It is a device that utilize the principle of optical measurement like fluorescence, absorbance, etc. They used in fiber optics and opto optoelectronic transducers. The optical biosensors are safe for non-electrical remote sensing of materials. In the transducer element, primarily optical biosensors involved in the enzymes and antibodies. Another one is the fiber optic lactate biosensor. The working of the fiber optic lactate biosensor is based on the measurement of changes in the oxygen concentration. So, the molecular by identifying the effects of oxygen in fluorescent dye, we can detect. Piezoelectric biosensors. The principles of piezoelectric biosensors is used in sound vibrations, hence it is called acoustic biosensors. The basis of the biosensors are formed by the piezoelectric crystals, and the characteristic frequencies are trembling with the crystal of positive and negative charge. By using the electrical device, we can measure the certain molecules on crystal surface and alter the responses frequencies using these crystals. We can attach the inhibitors. So the biosensors for cocaine in the gas phase has been developed by attaching the antibodies cocaine to the surface of the crystal. Another one is the immunobiosensor. It works on the principle of immunological specificity and mostly coupled with measurement of the potentiometric biosensors. Application of biosensor. Several types of biosensor have been successfully employed in the fields of environmental, biomedical, and food industries to detect and remove certain contaminants, whether non-living or living entities. So we have studied the amperometric optical surface, plasma resonance, enzymatic, DNA phage, and bacterial sensors are the common sensors we are used today. So detection of lower or higher limits of glucose in body, microbial invasion in body and food, heavy metal detection in soil, water and airborne microbes, pesticides in water and soil, and various harmful chemicals produced by the body can easily and timely monitored by this using these biosensors. And also it have been used for the food analysis, study of biomolecules and their interactions, drug development, crime detection, medical diagnosis, environmental field monitoring, industrial process control, and manufacturing of pharmaceuticals and replacement of organs. Like in various fields, the biosensors are used. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you, students.